Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are here at Bristol Motor Speedway. Yep, this time we're back. No dirt. No dirt this time, folks. Even though that would be crazy if we did dirt twice over here at Bristol. Getting ready for heat race number 1. 25 laps in each heat. It'll be a 100-lap main, the Pepsi Max 500. Zachary Rogers, Kate Rogers on row 1. Austin Alves got third. That's good for him. He knows he needs to make a race if he wants to make the chase, and he has to win. A lot of basically any driver outside the top 10 in points right now needs to win if they want to have a shot at the chase. Beeson is besides him in row 2. Brenda Rogers, Andrew Rich, row 3. Carol Moore, Indiana Jones, row 4, with Edwin Mendez and Nicholas Samudio in row 5. As the pace car will dive down the pit road, thinking about running a new series or two next year in January. So the green flag is out here at Bristol. More details on that later when this season maybe gets to the close, as I have still got to test those racetracks. Or in the mods anyway. I already tested one mod and I didn't like it, so we're not using that one. Ooh, Austin Alves gets a little loose. That allows the 42 to get underneath and pass Austin Alves. As you can see, the inside line does have a better groove. Austin falling fast. He's got to get going if he doesn't want to get skamooshed over. Zachary Rogers in the race lead. We check out the back of the field, and there is a crash. Huge crash. That's Logan York, Andrew Rich, Nicholas Samudio. Will the leaders catch up? Yeah, here come the leaders. Trying to get through this. Andrew Rich is going to hold up Zachary Rogers. And Austin Alves is going to fly by and take the lead. But not for long. Rogers already back underneath him. Second week in a row, though. Problems for Andrew Rich. And we've got more wrecking up ahead. Micah Kidney, Michael Parker, and they're right in front of the leaders. And Austin Alves turns around Zachary Rogers. Austin Alves just dumped the number 3 Chevrolet. And now Scott Greeny's in the race lead. Parker in 19th. Let's take a look and see who is out. Nicholas Samudio, May Ryder, Logan York, Corando, Kerry Davis, Andrew Rich, Colby Baker, Michael Naylor, Tony Vieira, 2 laps down. Same goes to Deanna Jones. Micah Kidney, 1 lap down. So Rogers probably will still make it. But what a crazy heat race. And heat 2 will probably just be as crazy. Carol Moore in 3 wide. Edwin Mendez. Whoa, look out. Looks like we're going to have some crazy racing this weekend at Bristol. Let's see if we can find the 3 car. There he is, running in 17th. Just ran his fastest lap. Chloe Baker coming back out on track. As 21st right now is Tony Vieira. Tony is 3 laps down. And he is also on track. Let's see if we can find the 22nd place driver. There's Chloe Baker. She's actually an extra lap down, however. So her shots of making it are very slim. Ben Goldberg doing a good job. As we go through the field. So Scott Greeny's still in the lead. What a crazy heat. And I'm sorry I yelled there when Zachary Rogers got spun out, because that was just insane. It looks like he'll still be lucky enough to make the race, but he will definitely be unhappy with the 16 of Austin Alves. And they are very good friends off track, so this could feud a bit of a rivalry. Austin won back at Richmond, so he knows he's good at short tracks now. So Scott Green, he's still in the lead. Brenda Rogers trying to maybe reel in the 78. 9 laps to go, this time by at the line. Deanna Jones has retired as well. But tough break for Andrew Rich. Is going to miss his 2nd race in a row, which doesn't help matters when you're trying to make the chase. And a short track, this track was probably maybe his best chance to win. Besides FTF Super Speedway, which is the final race before the chase. And also maybe Puco, since that track is just crazy as heck. But Scott Greeny's still in the lead. It'll be 6 to go this time by. Brendan Rogers catching up to the back bumper up to 78. Edwin Mendez doing a good job running 4th. Carol Morton won the dirt race here earlier in the season. She runs 5th. Could be looking to maybe sweep the Bristol races. Peggy Bowling in 6th, Beeson 7th, Sands, Michael Cavanero, Kate Rogers, Tony Green. Tony Green's been on a downward spiral. He's outside the top 40 right now. Steve Cavallo's down to 7th in points, which I think is probably maybe one of the lowest points he's been all season. Ryan Shea, Ben Goldberg, Jim Morton III, Micah Kidney, and Tony Vieira currently in with their damaged cars. There's Adam Rogers, Zachary Rogers, Brandon Mellon. Chloe Baker catching up to Michael Naylor as Parker and Scott Greeny catch up. It'll be the white flag this time by Scott Greeny in the lead. Austin Alves catching up in 3rd. One more lap here at Bristol in heat number 1. It does not look like they'll catch the lap down cars at all, so Scott Greeny will win heat number 1. We'll see you guys at heat number 2. Hey guys, almost forgot to show you what happened in every crash here. So here's the first one. And this is a bit un-teammate-like when your own teammate's going to wreck you. I'm sure it was accidental because it is Bristol. Greeny gets into the 36 of May Ryder. She hits the inside wall hard. Then she spins out, and you know it's Bristol. What goes down definitely comes back up on the track. And Andrew Rich, nowhere to go. Actually looks like he turned down into the 36. Logan York, Tony Green gets a piece of this. Nicholas Samudio hard into the 6 car. You see a lot of drivers scurrying out of the way. Corrando makes it through. So a lot of these guys do make it through. May Ryder and Samudio would not. And then there was another crash somewhere else. It's not up here. Where was it? I don't know if Andrew Rich caused it or Carol Morton caused it. Wow, Peter Sands almost gets in the 6. Everybody's just mainly trying to avoid Andrew Rich. But they've all avoided him at this point. Oh, did somebody get back into Samudio? Oh, Samudio starts continuing again. And Corrando's back end got sideways and clipped him. That's how he got involved. Then Micah Kidney's involved. Deanna Jones got a piece apparently. Chloe Baker, Michael Naylor. Parker's going to get into Naylor there, into the wall. And that was the second incident. And the last one, I believe. And then here, oh yeah, right there, the 16 just gets into the 3 and dumps him. The 3 car lucky enough to hit with his right side. And then he would accelerate back up. And that was pretty much every crash. Yep, that was everything. So it's a break to a lot of those guys, but congrats to Scott Greeny, see for heat number 2. Wow, that accelerated a bit too much. Anyway, Peyton Goodwin, Ace Rogers, Tilton, Amato, Santos, Pericles, Keith Rich, Cavanero. Green flag is out here in heat number 2. And hopefully it's not as crazy as heat number 1. Which sometimes that's the weird thing. So you'll have heat 1 be completely okie dokie. And then heat number 2 is just super crazy. Or vice versa. Heat 1's crazy. Heat 2, they tone it down. Already pretty single file. Oh, there's a crash. That's Eric Caralla, Robert Rogers, Zachary Fitzwater, Dion. Dion is involved. Looks like they're going to get back going relatively quickly. Will there be any influence on the race lead? Oh, Goodwin's catching Dion. Fitzwater, Robert Rogers heading down pit road. Otherwise, it looks like they're pretty okay. So Peyton is the leader. Fitzwater has retired. They continue to catch up to Dion. Well, maybe not so much now that he's basically running the same lap time. Who's in 21st? That would be Dylan Young. So Hoffman on the backside, back rear bumper of the 2-car. Cavanero's falling all the way to 19th already. Bristol is really not a good track to start on the outside on. Sean Hopple getting passed for 11th by Philip Tringali. Peyton Goodwin maintaining the lead. Ace Rogers second. Michael Santos in third. 8 laps down. Sorry. I think I just saw Robert Rogers coming back out on track. And that's going to halt the 09. 09 of Allison Rogers gets really loose. And this is a bit of a difficult situation. You can go too wide here, but it gets a little when you do it. So now Allison and Tori Travis losing a ton of spots, which these cars look great here. Oh, no. Oh, no. 3 wide's not good. 24 and the 34 rubbing doors. Oh, they're looking to maybe go 3 wide again. Yay. Peyton starting to catch up to the 31. We're just trying to watch back here because this could turn ugly really quickly. Caleb Hoffman may be getting this shot. Hoffman underneath the 2-car now, so Hoffman will move up to 21st as Allison Rogers and Tori Travis continue to fall. And now all this outside racing has allowed Cameron Gaddu, Mike Mellon, Michael Rogers, Karen Vieira to catch up. As Dylan Young will move back up to 21st, and that knocks Tori Travis out of the race for now. Now, getting back to talking about a new series, mods I am looking at. The IndyCar mod, the V8 Supercars mod. Looking at 358 late models, dirt late models. That would be a development series, of course, for the dirt track stuff. If it was V8 Supercar or Indy, it would probably be either Whiteout or Baja Blast. Because that would be an Elites type series in a way. And then the late model thing would be probably Mountain Dew Kickstart, because that makes sense, Kickstarter. And I'm also looking at mods to use, possibly bringing back Code Red and trucks. Trucks will probably definitely be the 2015 mod, but the Code Red mod I'm probably not going to use NX, the Xfinity Series 2015 mod. I'm looking at a different mod to possibly use, which I think it would be probably a really good mod to use for that series, so we'll see. I haven't done the testing yet. And to do V8 supercars, because IndyCar, I will gladly do IndyCars on ovals, but V8 supercars are kind of funny to do on ovals. So I gotta try out those road courses. Anyway, white flag down, and Peyton Goodwin wins heat number 2. Dylan Young looks like he's going to get the last spot. So, he pretty much already saw the crashes, so see you guys for the Pepsi Max 500.